I trust that the recess afforded all of us moments of reflection and fellowship with our families, our friends, and our constituents, particularly. To the Muslim faithfuls in our midst in particular, and indeed to all Nigerians, the season was a reminder of the enduring virtues of faith, sacrifice, compassion, and service, values that must continue to guide our conduct in this Senate and in the affairs of our country. As we return to our constitutional responsibilities today, I pray that Almighty God grants us wisdom and good health for the task ahead. For we are not merely representatives of our constituencies, but custodians of the hopes and aspirations of all Nigerians who look up to this Senate for the realization of a greater nation tomorrow. So I will say, I congratulate the political parties, one or two of which emanated from these chambers, that recently concluded their primaries and all the internal democratic processes. I felicitate, particularly with those who have secured their mandates to represent their parties in the next election. I know that there will always be victories and disappointments, yet above every individual triumph stands the greater triumph, the triumph of democracy itself. And in this Senate, we are promised that we will have very few disappointments. And I do know that the Senate leader and the leadership of the Senate is working very hard towards that. So in advance, I will say congratulations to all of us across party lines. So my friends and my colleagues, as we resume our work under the mournful shadow of a tragedy that has shaken our nation, the abduction of school children and teachers in Oyo State, this is not merely an attack on innocent citizens. It is an assault on our collective humanity. We mourn because if we cannot protect our children, we imperil our future. We mourn because a nation that cannot guarantee the safety of its teachers weakens the very foundation upon which education rests. As we mourn because for as long as those children remain in captivity, our nation remains captive with them. Today we grieve the loss of two dedicated educators, Mr. Michael Oyedoku, who died in captivity, and Mr. Adeshan Adeboye, who lost his life during the attack. We also mourn the child whose life was cut short before its promise could be fulfilled. The child, we share the pain of the bereaved families. Their collective loss is our loss. Their sorrow is our sorrow. Their pain is our pain. Yet, even in the midst of grief, we remain hopeful that through the determined efforts of this government and our President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our security system, our agencies are doing their best to ensure that those in captivity are rescued safely and reunited with their loved ones. And so I want to commend the security services. If you move in there to wipe out the terrorists, you may end up wiping out the children. And so it might take a while to distinguish the chaff from the grains. So on behalf of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we extend our deepest condolences to Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and all the bereaved families and Nigerians. In fact, the entire school community in Nigeria, and particularly the government and the good people of Oyo State. I will request, without talking, since we can't discuss security in the open, that we rise in honor of the departed souls, the teacher or teachers and the child, and pray that their rescue will come sooner than expected. May we observe a minute silence for the repose of their souls.